Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, in this video I'm gonna show you the most overpowered Thrall you can currently get in Conan Exiles. Now guys, this Thrall will destroy any boss in Conan Exiles within only a few seconds. The great thing about this Thrall is you can get it on both the Exiled lands as well as the Isle of Sipta. Now the only problem when it comes to this Thrall is if you are playing on the Exiled lands, the only way to get yourself one of these Thralls is by doing high level purchase. And of course if you are playing on Isle of Sipta, you are gonna need to do the search until you get one of these Thralls. But in this video I'm gonna show you exactly why I say this Thrall is super overpowered and probably the best one you can get at the moment. But before I get started with this video, if you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe guys, I would really appreciate that. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Now the Thrall I'm talking about is gonna be on a wild arrow. And like you can see guys, according to the game, this is actually supposed to be an archer Thrall. But trust me, that couldn't be further from the truth, because this is at the moment one of the best, if not the best fighter Thrall in Conan Exiles. Now the one I'm gonna be using in this video starts off with a growth chance of 80% in both strength and vitality, but you can already see that this Thrall starts off with 15 points into strength and 20 in vitality. Total hit points is at 3400, which is much more than the Sumerian Berserker and also more than the Lancia Snow Hunter. But the big reason why I say this Thrall is overpowered is not because of the hit points, it's actually because of the amount of damage this Thrall can do. Now after leveling this Thrall up to level 20, I ended up with 44 points into strength and then also 42 in vitality. I did use some elixirs of rebirth to get that extra 25 points in vitality to get the hit points even higher, and then also another +3 in strength. So the total amount of hit points on this Thrall right now is just over 6000, which is already very high. Now for this video I decided to give this Thrall the best armor possible, as well as the weapon and all the buffs I can, to show you exactly how much damage you can actually get from this Thrall. So the weapon I'll be using on the Thrall is gonna be the momentum with a master weapon fitting, and then the armor is gonna be a full set of strength armor. I'm just gonna scroll through it real slow so you can see what it is in case you don't already know. And then the buffs I'll be using, of course I'll be using the cooked pork rinds for that secret damage buff. So if I go under the stats, when I go to the Thrall, you will see that cooked pork rinds will give me that increased strength, increased damage by 25%. Next up I will be giving the Thrall salted pork as well as elixir of might for that strength weapon damage of +15%. The food I'm going to be using on this Thrall, of course, is going to be the exotic feast, so that it can heal up very quickly during a fight. Now I will also be using the well-trained perk, and with the well-trained perk active we have more than 7000 hit points on this Thrall. So not only the damage but the hit points on this Thrall is also very crazy. The two buffs I'll be using is going to be Tears of Gule and Cooked Dog Feast for that follower damage of +12% per buff. And then the armor I'm going to be using on my character is going to be the Kite and Slaver armor. Each piece of this giving me a follower damage of +12. Remember, this armor were crafted by a sealed, right? That is why its follower damage is +12. Okay guys, so now that the Thrall is ready, first up I'm gonna let it fight this 3-skull scorpion. The reason why I'm letting it fight this boss is because I recently made a video where I let the Berserker fight this boss. And now you are gonna see what a big difference there is when it comes to the damage. Okay, so yeah guys, the Thrall just hit the scorpion 2 times and look at that big chunk of hit points that's already gone. Here comes the first combo, and after the first combo the hit points on the scorpion is almost halfway already. Here comes another one. I think it's gonna be close to that. Only a little bit of hit points left. So you can see that this Thrall does an insane amount of damage, and that is the main reason I say it's overpowered. Now before I end this video, I just had to let it fight the arena champion. I just need to see how much damage it's gonna do when it fights the arena champion. So here we go. Okay, so 2 swords there, 3, 4 swords. This Thrall is just absolutely destroying the arena champion. I mean, look at that, there's no question about that. This Thrall is super OP. So if you are doing high level purchase, then definitely keep your eye out for this one, because this Thrall is super overpowered and definitely one of the best ones you can have at the moment in Conan Exiles. But yeah guys, that's about it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments. But until next time guys, cheers, see ya.